It may look like just brick and mortar, but this building has a heart.
It was a living, breathing entity for her. She absolutely loved it.
Jim Stanley has practiced law in this building for more than 30 years and still remembers when it was a mess.
It was deteriorating.
Originally built by a Fort Worth stockbroker, by the 90s, the building was falling apart.
It was rough.
Until Jim's wife, Christi Stanley, had a vision.
This was her dream, to restore it, to save it, to make it a usable, functional building, to serve the neighborhood in which it's located.
Christi had always been so thoughtful, so kind, always helped her community. She was a regular volunteer and often walked miles raising money for cancer research.
I loved her a lot already, but it made me understand really what a wonderful person I married.
Christi thought some things were just worth fighting for.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Part of the reason she saw so much potential in that building.
That was her. She just enjoyed it.
Eventually, Jim bought the place, and Christi got to work.
Sketching and drawing and planning and measuring.
All day, every day. For 2 years, she labored.
Many times I would go to sleep at night and she'd have a drawing board and be up working, and I'd open one eye and just watch her. It was her passion, and I just loved seeing her fulfill it. It was a lot of fun because she'd be so happy and excited.
Once she finished, this dying building had been given new life.
It was probably some of the best times of our life. And
the new place allowed Jim to grow his practice and gave them more time with each other and with family. And it was one of those times, while visiting family in Georgia, Christi was bitten by a tick. The tick didn't cause any harm, but the next day, something just didn't seem right.
We went to the doctor immediately, and within 24 hours, they diagnosed her with having AML leukemia.
Jim admits never before had he even thought about leukemia. But suddenly, the man who'd spent his life fighting for others felt helpless.
Leukemia, it changed my whole life, and it changed my outlook on life. I will never ever see the world like I saw it before Christi's diagnosed.
Without a cure, Christi's only hope for survival was a bone marrow transplant. But even that was unsuccessful.
And, it took my wife.
Christi lost her battle in just 5 months.
I'm sorry.
Christi was just 58.
She was what our family was all about. She was my hero. So.
And his hero is still very much alive.
When I come here, I feel like she's with me.
He sees Christi in every detail. The ceilings, the floors, and everything in between.
It's a great thing.
A reminder that her fight is not over.
I want to do everything I can to help to make sure that this doesn't happen to other people as it has Christi.
You may never have met Christi, but you do know her. She's that person in your life worth fighting for. That someone who may one day need a cure.
All right.
And Jim believes, with your help, we will find one.
I know if it's cured, I think she'll be celebrating and happy, and I'll be able to see some sign of that. I know she'll be happy.
And since Christi was never one to let a good deed go unappreciated, you can bet somewhere there will be an angel with a very joyful heart.